You find your favorite song, you're excited to play, but then you see that one bar chord and you immediately freeze. You've tried squeezing harder, but that just leads to more pain and more buzzing. The truth is, it's not a strength issue, it's a strategy issue. Today I'm showing you the 5 reasons why your bar chords aren't working and the exact fixes for your grip so you never have to skip a song again. Hello YouTube! My name is Florin and I've been teaching this instrument for almost 25 years. So stick around, maybe you'll learn something new or something interesting today. The first reason you're struggling isn't your grip, it's your finger independence. A bar chord requires your index finger to act as a nut while your other 3 fingers move independently. If your fingers are tied together, your hand will cramp because it's fighting itself. To fix this, you need a baseline of finger independence. If you can't play a simple 1, 2, 3, 4 and a few other combinations like 2, 4, 1, 3 at 150 BPM quarter notes, your hand hasn't developed the motor skills for bars. Think of it like a gym for your fingers. Once you hit that speed, holding a shape feels significantly more natural. I have a dedicated video on developing dexterity for this. The link is in the description. Reason number 2 is having a weak open chord foundation. Many students rush into bars because they're dying to play a specific song, but they haven't actually mastered the basics yet. If you still have to fix your fingers after you strum an open G or C, your hand isn't ready for the higher demands of a bar chord. The rule I use with my students is simple. You should be able to land all your open chords perfectly on the first try at least 80% of the time. You need to be able to play full songs over a backing track with smooth, decently fast transitions. This ensures you've developed the baseline strength and dexterity needed to even begin practicing bars. If you haven't reached that level of fluency yet, you're trying to build a house on sand. Reason 3 is starting with the wrong exercises. Most students dive straight into a full F major at the first fret because a song requires it. But that's actually the hardest version of the technique. It's like trying to bench press 100 kilos on your first day at the gym. A more realistic approach is to break the movement down into manageable steps, correcting your technique before you tackle the high tension of the first fret. To fix this, start with mini bars across every fret. Once that feels stable, move to a full bar at the 5th fret where the tension is lower. But here is the technical secret. Most beginners fail because their index finger arches, leaving the middle strings hovering over the fret. You can squeeze forever, but if that finger isn't flat, it will never ring clear. Use your second finger directly on top of your index finger to help flatten the bar. Strum it now, you'll hear those middle strings ring clear for the first time. This isn't just a cheat, it's about calibrating your brain to feel what a flat finger actually feels like. Once you memorize that sensation, your hand develops a new muscle map, allowing you to achieve that same clarity later with just a single finger. As you get that clean sound, gradually descend 1 fret at a time until you reach the nut. If you like these kinds of lessons, you'll definitely like my complete guitar course. It takes a student from zero and gets them playing guitar like a pro. It covers all the things you need to know and practice, all the theory, exercises and songs. Plus, it's completed with video tutorials, backing tracks, tabs, and all the resources that a student needs to make real progress. Most students jump straight into full songs the moment they've managed to get a bar chord to ring out just once. But squeezing a shape for a second is very different from having the endurance for a 3-minute track. Your hand usually gives out by the second verse because you haven't spent enough time training the movement in a position that actually allows you to succeed. To fix this, I have my students practice switching between just two shapes, the B minor and F major shapes, but at the 5th fret. Put on a simple drum track and just focus on the movement. Don't worry if it doesn't sound 100% perfect yet. The goal here is building the endurance and confidence to navigate these grips. Try not to stop for at least 3 minutes. Once your hand adapts to the motion and the stamina is there, the clarity will naturally follow. The 5th reason you're struggling is simply starting with the wrong songs. While you probably aren't picking a song that is 100% bar chords, you might be choosing tracks that have 2 or 3 of them, or where the changes happen way too fast. Within 30 seconds, your muscle fatigue and your form breaks down. You end up in survival mode, which is exactly how you develop bad habits. The strategy is to pick a song with only one bar chord, usually a B minor, mixed with open shapes. This allows your hand to rest on the open chords and then engage only for that one difficult shape. Look for a song where the bar chord lasts for at least 2 measures. This gives your brain the processing time to arrange your fingers without panicking. The goal is to finish the entire song without stopping the track, even if that bar sounds a bit muffled at first. Keep a few things in mind. It takes a few months of consistent play for bar chords to feel comfortable. It gets easier after your first few songs, but even for intermediate players, they are a workout. If your hand gets tired during a song, that's perfectly normal. Remember that many guitarists avoid bar chords their entire lives. If you start playing them, you're actually in the top percentage of amateur players. So be proud of yourself. Now that you know the technique, you need to be able to hit these shapes instantly. I have a 5-minute daily drill that will help you land any chord perfectly on the first try. Click on the screen to watch that video next and start building that muscle memory. Have a good practice day.